Since we are part of a religious group, we interact with many peoples.
And all my life, being a Fijian, I didn't really know what the electoral system was, and then I finally got to understand a little bit more about that, understand what the Constitution is all about, and how we need to read the constitutions to be able to fulfill a civil responsibility.
All throughout our lives, we've been reading, hearing on Constitution, democracy, but there are only certain points that we go through that. But here, within, right to the core, I was able to understand more on that.
To learn more about the rights that we have as individuals in the country.
All the lessons that had been discussed is all new for me, so it's just, for my point of view, it's just for awareness.
All the process that has to take place in a democracy, and there's ups and downs, there's pros and cons, and the pros are basically that every person's voice gets heard and there's accountability, but the cons just as much outweighs the pros, where each procedure takes a little extra time to be able to get things resolved.
For me, it's beneficial to share the knowledge I gained here from the workshop to them.
I'm taking it back home. I'm taking it back home to our Mboseva Koro, the community meeting, to enlighten more to the elders of the villages, the Turangani Koro, and in our women's group also. To let the women know the Constitution is there for us, democracy is there, we are not just there in the village. There are certain places that we can go to and places where we can be heard.
We'll share it forward to my peers and my group of friends that is in the LGBTQI community in my Rakiraki organization, and also the youth groups in the village. My goal as a minister, I intended to come on just for my own personal benefit, and now that I've sat through all of this, I'm planning to be able to disseminate the information and be able to help people understand what their rights are and how to be a more responsible citizen of the Fiji Islands.